Thanks for pointing out some of the variances we've had on the schedule and budget. You know, the group has really taken your feedback to heart, and we're in the middle of trying to figure out, come up with ideas to work a little harder, and work a little smarter, and not only catch up, but come in under budget, and finish early. How's that? But I'm also a little concerned that maybe you're questioning my commitment on this project and the goals the organization has set for the project, and I want you to know that nothing could be further from the truth. I am foursquare behind you and this whole effort, and so is the rest of our team. We're a tight-knit group, and we do spend some time supporting each other, which does not immediately benefit the project, but that mutual support increases our productivity long term, and the time we spend helping people work through problems doesn't mean we aren't driving to the goal line and charging as hard as we can.
Okay, we've seen Mac, and he's got a problem. He's late. His focus is different than some of the others.
We're hearing this actually in a defending the team. That's what I'm hearing. We're a close-knit group. We're working to do the right things. And he's almost kind of saying, be careful how you are talking about this problem, because I'm feeling a little defensive of my group. And so, first thing again, what I end up seeing is that those gestures are larger gestures. There's much more interaction, engaging, wanting to talk, more verbal time, and more sort of questions to elicit some conversation. Extrovert. Okay. That's what we think of. And then that defending of the troops is a definite NF characteristic, that intuitive feeling type person. More concerned about that than the fact that they're late. Much more concerned, yes. And in fact almost ready to defend them. This is why we need to be late, because we're a tight-knit group. Okay, good. So we have E and F. Yes. And now you've seen his response to the overrun. What do you say to him to try and get him engaged in a solution?
I am ready to let her rip on this new assignment. Well, I've been thinking about ways to get everybody charged up and excited and really build a team that is strongly committed to hitting the goals you set. I think that's the key, don't you? I mean, the team has got to buy into the goals, and somebody's got to mold a group of different people from different functional areas into a tightly integrated and mutually supported team. Now, frankly, I don't usually say this kind of thing, but I think I'm the best person to build that kind of camaraderie on a team. Now, I know Carmen is very talented. She's a very professional person, and I respect her. And I've told this to her face, so I'm not going behind her back. She spends too much time, in my opinion, giving people orders rather than letting them participate in managing their own assignments. Now, I can work with anyone, and I can certainly work with Carmen, but I think we'll do better if you put me in charge on this assignment.
Boy, we have a lot of variety on this project team, don't we? Mac, we have an entirely different reaction here. What do we see? Well,
we're seeing him ready to hit the goal. He's ready, and in fact, he's already made a few decisions about the best way to do it. And when you're future-oriented like that and ready to commit, and he's saying, no offense to Carmen, she's a wonderful gal, but she gives a few too many orders. That's the sign of a J-type personality. Somebody who's future-oriented, made the plan, is ready to implement the plan, has some ideas and decisions they've made regarding the plan, and so we see that ENFJ.
Okay, good. Now you've heard his reaction. How do you handle the situation? What do you do in terms of dealing with Mac and the Carmen situation?
There is nothing more important to me than my personal integrity. I give my all for this company, and all I care about is that this project does well and the company does well. I'm not out for myself. And sure, I like to be the leader, but I can also be the follower, and I can also be a good partner, a shoulder for someone to cry on. I can do all those things, and I'm happy in my role. But these people have challenged my integrity, and that makes it impossible for me to work with them.
Boy, we have an unhappy camper here, don't we? How's the project manager handle it?
We're seeing somebody who's very demoralized.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking the conflict personally. It's a team conflict, but they feel almost like personally responsible for it. And from this perspective, we're going to see somebody give up if we don't do something. They're going to say, you know, why bother? There's nothing that can happen that'll work. Somehow they're feeling their personal integrity is being questioned.
Oh, yeah.
And if we want a functioning team member, fully functioning team member, we cannot afford to leave them there.
Sure.
So we're going to have to do some things. And it may feel even a little weird or uncomfortable. And yet we have to value this person by helping them somehow see that the more objective side of this. The big picture is, look, we simply are having some folks who are in conflict right now, and this isn't personal to you. This isn't a matter of you failed somehow because this conflict happens. And maybe by giving them that big picture, which intuitives in general can see that big picture, and then framing it in more objective terms so it'll take them away from that feeling demoralized, maybe asking them for assistance in how they may contribute to the professional growth of team members.
Appealing to the F piece.
Appealing to the F piece and the intuitive F piece. And the extroverted F piece, because he would be more likely to be able to brainstorm with, get excited again about, oh, well, maybe what I should do with Carmen is go back to her and say this. But it will only happen if we give them a chance to problem solve with us.
Yeah. And we could have a person like this. Might not be a whole lot of engineers who would have this profile, but we might have a trainer or a human resources person on our project team who has a very distinct and different reaction than an NT or an SJ type would have to this situation. And I think a lot of project managers just have no idea how to handle this situation.
And may even have a little panic that goes up inside, why, oh, I've got a loose cannon in my office. And truly what you're seeing here is the byproduct of a passion to see people grow. And when that passion to see people grow is stopped in some form, then we're going to see that demoralization, like I failed. And so I think it's much more important to because they're the solution holders for conflict, actually. This is the person I would almost trust the most to giving me advice about how to approach individuals on the team. So to involve them in sort of creating a solution.
And advising the project manager, maybe.
And maybe advising the project manager would be fabulous. Again, for that, and then we can give Mac our outcomes. We can remind Mac of our outcomes. He's going to get it. He's an NF. He's got that intuitive side. And then, yes, well, how could I respond to our members of the team?
Yeah, okay, good. Tough situation for a lot of project managers.
I suspect it would be.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next.